you're about to spend your own money on a luxury watch, here's an uncomfortable truth. The watch market is terrible at pricing value. Some watches are charging you for prestige, marketing, and hype. Others quietly deliver far more watch than they have any right to at their price. Today, I'm showing you watches that feel criminally underpriced. Pieces that, if released by a different brand, could cost thousands more. Stick around, because the final watch on this list might be the most controversial value pick in modern watchmaking. The Seiko Prospex SPB 381 GMT, $1,500. Collectors don't talk about this enough, but the jump from a basic GMT to a genuinely good GMT is usually expensive. That's what makes the Seiko SPB 381 so strange. At around $1,500, it delivers an experience that feels much closer to the Swiss watches sitting 2 price brackets above it. The emerald green dial has real depth. The matching ceramic bezel catches sunlight like a bottle of expensive scotch, and the 42mm case wears surprisingly well thanks to Seiko's balanced proportions. Inside beats the automatic 6R54 movement, offering a true traveler GMT function and a healthy 72-hour power reserve. That's the kind of specification enthusiasts usually brag about after spending a lot more money. Is it perfect? No, the bracelet isn't rewriting history. But here's where it gets interesting. Most competitors charge more and give you less. If you want one of the smartest GMT purchases under $2,000, stop overthinking it. This is the sleeper pick I'd confidently buy with my own money. And when this channel reaches 10,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away here on YouTube this brand new Tudor Black Bay 50H GMT valued at $5,650. Once we reach that milestone, I'll publish a dedicated giveaway video with the full rules and entry details. This giveaway is funded entirely by me as a thank you to the watch community that supports this channel. Entry will be completely free, and you will not need to subscribe, like, or purchase anything to enter. One eligible entrant will be selected at random from the qualifying entries. As the channel grows, I want to give back to the community that made it possible. The Longines Master Collection chronograph, $4,300. Here's what no reviewer tells you. Mechanical chronographs have quietly become expensive. Really expensive. Which makes the Longines Master Collection chronograph feel like it's slipped through a crack in the luxury market. The first thing you notice is the dial. White, elegant, layered with texture, and decorated with those beautiful blued hands that dance across the surface like they know they're being watched. At 42mm, it has presence, but this isn't a sports watch trying to shout. It's a gentleman's chronograph. Inside sits the Longines caliber L688, a column wheel chronograph movement with serious enthusiast credibility and a robust power reserve. That's usually the point where the price starts climbing aggressively. Yet somehow, Longines kept the damage to around $4,300. If you're chasing rugged versatility, look elsewhere. But if you want Swiss chronograph refinement without Swiss chronograph punishment to your wallet, this is one of the easiest recommendations on the market. For the dress watch collector, this might be the smartest money you'll spend. And hey, if any of the watches I've mentioned have sparked your interest, or if you're deep in a late-night grail hunt, I've got links in the description that go straight to exquisite timepieces who I'm confident to call a vetted and trusted partner. They're a fully authorized dealer for over 80 luxury watch brands, from Grand Seiko and Tudor to independents like Angelus and Ball. So you're browsing real inventory backed by real manufacturer warranties with global shipping. And for viewers in the US, they offer free shipping on all orders over $1,000. I've personally bought from them, and I only partner with retailers I'd recommend to a fellow collector over coffee. You'll find the links in the description if you want to check them out. All right, back to the chronos. The Tudor Pelagos Ultra, $6,900. The Pelagos Ultra is the kind of watch that makes you question why some luxury dive watches cost what they do. On paper, it's absurd. A full titanium case and bracelet, serious saturation diving capability, exceptional lume, a clasp so clever it feels like it was designed by engineers who got bored and started showing off. Yet somehow it costs less than many watches that offer far less. The 43mm case sounds intimidating, but titanium works its magic here. It wears lighter than your brain expects, like a heavyweight boxer dancing on his toes. Inside beats Tudor's master chronometer certified movement, bringing accuracy, anti-magnetism, and technical credibility that punches far above its price bracket. This isn't a dive watch pretending to be a tool watch, it is a tool watch. If you value heritage above all else, you may still lean toward Rolex or Omega. But if your priority is capability per dollar, this is the watch I'd buy. Not because it's cheaper, because it genuinely gives you more. The Omega Seamaster Diver 300M Polar, $6,700. If you told me this watch cost a couple $1,000s more, I wouldn't blink. That's the strange thing about the Seamaster Diver. The value isn't hiding, it's staring you right in the face. That glossy white ceramic-style dial is crisp, modern, and ridiculously versatile. It wears like a dive watch that secretly owns a tailored suit. The 42mm steel case strikes a sweet spot, while the ceramic bezel shrugs off scratches that would leave lesser watches crying in the corner. Inside is Omega's coaxial master chronometer caliber 8800, METAS certified, anti-magnetic to absurd levels, and backed by a 55-hour power reserve. This is the sort of movement architecture brands love putting behind much higher price tags. Then there's the heritage. Bond, ocean exploration, decades of credibility. If you want the safest luxury sports watch under $7,000, this is it. I would confidently spend my own money here and never look back. The Omega Speedmaster 57 chronograph, $10,700. Here's where value gets interesting, because at over 10 grand, nobody is calling the Speedmaster 57 cheap, but value and cheap are not the same thing. This watch feels like Omega looked at the modern luxury chronograph market and decided to start a fight. The black dial is clean, balanced, and beautifully restrained. The broad arrow hands pull inspiration from the earliest Speedmasters, giving it vintage soul without turning it into a costume piece. At 40.5mm, it wears smaller and more elegantly than many chronographs in its class. Inside beats the manual wind caliber 9906, a METAS certified column wheel chronograph with coaxial technology, twin barrels, and a remarkable 60-hour power reserve. That's serious watchmaking, the kind enthusiasts claim they want until they see the price tags elsewhere. This watch isn't for everyone. If you want one chronograph that balances heritage, finishing, and modern engineering, this is Omega's hidden masterpiece, and collectors are slowly starting to notice. The Breitling Navitimer B01 chronograph, $11,230. The Navitimer should probably cost more. There, I said it. Because when you strip away the brand names and compare what you're actually getting, the numbers become difficult to ignore. The mint green dial is spectacular, playful enough to feel modern, sophisticated enough to avoid becoming a trend. The polished 41mm case wears like an aviation instrument that accidentally learned good manners. Then you get the famous slide rule bezel, one of the last complications that still feels delightfully nerdy in the best possible way. Inside sits Breitling's in-house B01 movement, complete with a column wheel, vertical clutch architecture, and a robust 70-hour power reserve. That's the same kind of movement specification collectors celebrate in watches costing significantly more. Here's the catch. This isn't a one-watch collection piece. It's too charismatic for that. But if you already own the basics and want a chronograph with personality, history, and real mechanical substance, this is one of the strongest enthusiast buys on today's market. The Rolex Datejust 36, $11,000. I know what some of you are thinking, Rolex on a value list. Stay with me, because value isn't always about getting the most specifications. Sometimes it's about getting the most watch. And few watches have aged as gracefully as the Datejust 36. The silver dial is quietly brilliant. Not flashy, not trendy, just endlessly wearable. The 36mm Oyster case is proof that good proportions never go out of style, wearing comfortably whether you're in a boardroom, on vacation, or standing in line for your third coffee of the day. Inside beats Rolex's Caliber 3235, offering excellent accuracy, a chronogy escapement, and a healthy 70-hour power reserve. But here's what makes the Datejust special: ownership. 20 years from now, this watch will still make sense. Most luxury purchases depreciate emotionally. The Datejust doesn't. If you value complications, buy something else. If you value versatility, longevity, and never having to second-guess your choice, this is the safest luxury watch purchase on this entire list. And that's the funny thing about value in the watch world. The market loves pricing prestige. It loves pricing hype. It loves pricing whatever happens to be fashionable this week. But every now and then, a watch slips through the cracks and delivers far more than its price tag suggests. The Seiko proved that you don't need to spend Swiss money for a serious GMT. The Longines reminded us that mechanical chronographs don't have to require a second mortgage. The Pelagos Ultra showed what happens when engineers are allowed to have fun. The Seamaster demonstrated that real luxury can still be rational. The Speedmaster 57 quietly challenged chronographs costing much more. The Navitimer made a compelling case for enthusiast value. And the Datejust? It reminded us that sometimes the smartest purchase isn't the most exciting one. It's the one you'll still love 20 years from now. Now I want to hear from you. Which watch on this list feels the most underpriced? Let me know in the comments below. If any of these watches have been whispering to you, I've linked them below through an authorized dealer I trust. You'll get full manufacturer warranty and avoid the risks that come with random grey market sellers. As always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And remember, buy the watch that gives you confidence every time you glance at your wrist. If you made it this far, please subscribe. And if you like this video, you should watch this next one on the screen because you might like it as well.